Hey there everyone, this is Cow. We're playing Mario X, yes, the Great Empire. Always get a bit mixed up at the beginning there for some reason. Anyways, last time we complete World 4, we're ready to start World 5. Cloud time, high in the sky. It just keeps on repeating itself. Whoa! Okay. Gotta find Toad there, Koopa. Hope you can help me find Toad here, somewhere up in the sky. Well, there's clouds here, and there's different forms of clouds, you know. There's a cloud that are like a combined consciousness, while others are content staying separate, you know. It's nice to see that the Cloud Town Zone is advanced enough to tolerate different forms of existence. Right, Flying Koopa, and even these clouds we can't even go on. Got the clouds that are just too soft, and others that are just too bright, and others that are just well enough. Also Flying Koopas, who seem to be kind of going away from me here. What is going on? That makes no sense. Yeah! Destruction to all of those who do not agree with my opinions. As it should be. Right, Air Cube Rock, Brick Farm, follow the arrow. You know you can trust coins. I mean, if someone put the time to put a coin there, it must be because another guy somewhere else. Now we're giving me overpowered weaponry. Whoa! Wall of Vine! Craziness. Just insanity. Who managed to grow this giant, enormous totem towards a love of nature? Gaia's greatest headstone, as they say, and probably nowhere because it's not really appropriate, but that's okay. Now we got power of fire. Can set fire to these plants growing up high. Hey, it's Toad! How's it going? Oh, you're afraid of heights! If only I could push you off. Oh, are you another Toad? Political debate? Why would I want to go to a political debate? I was joking when I mentioned politics earlier there. No, political and social advances between the clouds. I think that's perfect. Why would they want to debate about that? Why? Man, gotta go and fight a good fight. Heal! Are you being oppressive towards the clouds? You better not. Oh, phew. Okay, some ground which is not water-based. Although it is still a vegetable, so it's probably still a very high percentage of water. So, probably should have fried a guy before I went down there to check the pipe. But, you know, in the end, he didn't actually do a whole lot, just chucking his boomerangs around, so didn't have anything to worry about. Right? Roaming shell that gathers a lot of moss, but at such a high velocity, instead becomes vapor. It's pretty great how that happened. So this was a little section. Top of the world. Midpoint for all your midpointing needs. That guy just took quite a plunge indeed. Gotta be careful here. There's a lot of sky turtles. Ugh! Those nasty, nasty pteropod. Hey there, guy, buddy. Oh no! Exchange of services. Except mine wasn't exactly required. How will I be able to survive? That's a very, very lopsided midpoint there. How do you justify having it be so much at the end like that? Look at the striped hills, the larger ones. Those are great! Oh man, I am jealous of not being you. Mushrooms in the sky with diamonds. Hey there, buddy. So, suddenly we found some grass and also a mushroom. That guy, he is a mystery for evolution everywhere. Just grew on a mushroom, but we are under that layer of cloud, I guess. Look at the super happy, giant, puffy clouds in the background. Mario 1, Mario All-Star had the best backgrounds in Mario games ever, if you ask me. Whoa, that mushroom also moves. I'm getting confused here. All these moving mycologic experiments. There's a key somewhere. Perhaps in here, or it's up there. Oh man, I am in despair. So all you gotta do is have your way to fly. And it just so happens that I found my way itself to fly. No, by which I mean a sort of raccoon tail. And lets me get up here and just eat all the foods. Keep it for myself, because I am a large, obese fool. And look at that! Jeez. Wow, really? Well, what's here? It's the house in the sky. That's craziness. Who would build here? This is, well, probably because it's really cheap, probably, to build way all up here. Love So relaxing and filled with food. Look at that, a tanuki. I am glad to replace my feather by a tanuki suit. Like, you would have to be a fool not to consider that a fair exchange. Well, I suppose I gotta redo this level. For the sake of change, let's go ahead and change to change. Have the ability to float a little bit. Sounds like it would be a useful ability to have around here, but with mushrooms and, you know, adding tail appendages to people, which may or may not be asking for that sort of feature in their lives. It's important to just kind of go ahead and upgrade people without their express permission, because sometimes people just don't know what is best for them. And so you just kind of have to tell them a little bit, even if it's a little forceful. But in the end, you know, in the end, progress is a lot more important than the opinion of individuals. Oops, that totally happened. Wow, there's like no screen freeze at all when the princess gets hurt. It's just like, zoop! Yeah, it happened. Live with it. Oh, I gotta find a switch somewhere. Someone locked... No! Someone locked the thing! Why would you do that? Isn't you, Turtle? Are you the one responsible for that? Oh, we're gonna be living in... Oh! That shell does not agree with your idea of progress. That happened. That so totally happened. I cannot not say it didn't happen. What will I do with... Whoa! Loop-de-loop time, 1-up. I kind of wish it was a power-up, rather, but... Man, that shell down there, it's getting excited. It's getting a bit too dangerous around here. Oh man, with all the politicians around, you just don't know when there's gonna be a nut job that's gonna go around and say, "No, that'd be a good idea, blow up skyscrapers." That never did anything negative in the world. And we can return to the world. That's kind of convenient there, that there's just so happens to be a pipe that leads back to the bottom. Otherwise, I would have been in a dire pickle. And way to go to have a pipe, like an exit that's a secret leads here, but that also opens the real exit. One chance house? Is that an euphemism? Don't like how it sounds. You can't freeze a ghost, so I got a door. I got a door that had a thing above it, so I don't know, like, if it's something I should know. That's a ghost! It's quite big! I'm gonna run away. Like, don't take it... Oh, what's going on here? I couldn't go... I gotta press that. What is... There's something afoot here. And it's $5 for a foot long, so... Is that good? Is that something I wanted to do? Yes, it was something I wanted to do! You gotta press all the switch to be able to eat! Okay, I understand. But what does it have to do with a single chance? I don't know, but I'm in the sewers, and that plant there is giving me kind of strange looks. Now, one could argue there ain't no plants around here, and I would have to agree, but still, you know, that was blue a lot simpler and easier than the other one. I'm kind of confused. What's going on here? P-switch run, huh? We're gonna run that P-switch. Whoa! The screen, like, it kind of froze there for a second and threw me off my back. Pressing switches every day, running from progress out of my way. Will I have... I think that was a mistake, and I was supposed to just kind of grab it along! I had just enough time, apparently, so hooray for that! Red door! Oh, I think I know what's going to happen. It's gonna explode! Come on, thank you! That was silly, giant door. That was the silliest thing ever. What does that have to do with one chance? Is there something I've missed? What was this strange level? What is going on here? I'm getting confused, and there are spheres appearing all over the place. This cloud ain't big enough for all these spheres. Something's gonna have to be done.